To look for other presets, we can go back to Home, and you can go over here to Collections, and then click on Collection Browser, and these are all free. So for instance, you can go over here, let's say to the Marshall, and look at all these amps here, and you could audition these amps here. Let's see, here's a boosted 800 with a full tone OCD. That sounds cool. And then again, you can go here, add your delay in, your reverb, or modulation, chorus. A little bit of chorus. And you go, okay, I dig that sound. So you added all that in. So go back to Home. Make sure you go back to Tone Model. And now you're in Home, Tone Model. Make sure these two are highlighted. There it is right there. So that has all your goodies in it. Folder. Call it Marshall. You get the idea. Da, 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 da. And then save it in whatever folder you want. Put it in Rock Rig again and hit save. And now I got that. And I go back to Library again. Go to Presets. Go to Rock Rig. And there it'd be in there. I didn't put it in there because I don't need it. But anyways, you would just drag it in and drop it in there. So that's how easy it is. And then once you're all done, you will go back to here and no audio device on your input device. That's it. So right there, click that. No audio device, right? Close it. Now you're back to just listening to your pedal again as we started off. So there it is. Okay. Change that to blue. See? That we could leave red or change it to orange or yellow. We'll leave it red for now. And when you look at your pedal, it will be red and blue for A and B. So this C, we'll talk about this. This is usually used for stompbox mode. Yes, you have stompboxes. So if you go into Tone Model here and scroll down, you will find stompboxes in there. There, right there's one. And you can drag that in there for a stompbox. And this, when you're in this mode in C, it'll just click on and off just like a stompbox. But you can also put an amp in there. And I'm going to show you how to do that. I have another video where I show how to do that. But so you could have the pedal set up so you can go from A, B, and C. So in other words, you could have a super clean amp in there. Let's just grab something that we would think was clean. Okay. Well, this one's kind of clean. Let's put that in there. We'll put overwrite. And hold on a second. It's syncing. Usually doesn't take that long. There it is. So now we got that. It's a Benson Chimera. So we got the SLO here, the Marshall here, the Benson. So let's go down and take a look at the pedal. Try these out. So here we have A, which is the SLO. Then we got the JVM 205. And back to the SLO. Now, you can put it in stompbox mode by doing this, Alt and the foot switch at the same time. Watch. Okay, so that's A, the red is B, purple is C. So let's click the foot switch until we get to C. Okay, now this will be in stompbox mode. So if you have an overdrive pedal put into that C as I showed you before, you click Alt and the foot switch same time again. You are now in stompbox mode. Notice it doesn't go from A to B anymore, it just turns it on and off. So if you had a overdrive pedal in there, you could just use this as a stomp box, which is great. However, I discovered that if you put it back into selection mode again, see, there's A, B, C. Check this out. Here's A. And C. Yeah, you get the idea. And you could sit there and cycle through A, B, and C. So essentially you got 3 amplifiers you can cycle through, leaving it in this mode. And again, when you want to get out of it, click these 2, and now you're back in the A-B mode. Now, the other thing, as I said at the beginning of this video, if you're going to plug into the effects return in your amplifier and use it that way, you need to bypass the internal speaker cabinet simulation, because you now have a power amp and a speaker cabinet. You don't need it, and plus it will sound terrible. So you're going to need to hold down this button for about 6 seconds. Keep going till it turns this. This is in speaker cabinet mode, meaning it's using the internal speaker cabinets. You turn it till it's red. It is now bypassing the speaker cabinets. So you can now use it in the effects return of your amp. And to get out of it, you just hit this, boom. So this will be global. So all your amp sounds in there will bypass their speaker cabinet simulation. Now to get back out of that, do the same thing. Hold this down for 6 seconds. Keep holding till it goes like that. See, that's red, remember? I'm going to turn that till it turns green. And to get out of it, you just hit this, boom. So when you're in this mode, this ABC mode I talked about, if you select C again and get out of it, you're going to be in stompbox mode. But if you select A or B, see it's blinking, now we're in A, hit the Alt and foot switch again. Now you're back in your AB mode. Okay, another thing is this Alt button is if you hold it until the lights blink, it locks the pedal. In other words, you change the knobs, you see how that's blinking? That means it's in lock mode. So you can't mess up any of the controls accidentally with your foot. So it's kind of a handy feature. And to get out of it, you hold this for about 4 seconds again until it blinks and then let go. Now you're back to normal where you can change the volume and so on. Now let's get into that. So let's go to A. So right now this is the volume pedal for your overall volume. Okay, so that's your master volume. This is bass, mids, and treble, just like an amplifier. And you click the Alt button real quick. When it starts blinking. Now this is your gain. So you set your gain. This is your noise gate. This is your compressor, top one, and this is your reverb. So you can set the amount of reverb. And when you're done, just hit the alt mode again. And there you go. Let's go back to global. So we're going to hold this for 6 seconds. This is your input level control. So now if that was turning red, you're going to want to lower this, your input. But turning green about like that is good. So if it doesn't turn green at all, you might want to set it a little hotter. But anyway. And to get out of it, you just hit this. Boom. This video literally took me all day to make. So if you want to buy Luke some dog treats, there's a link in the description. We'll see you next time.